Hey guys, I'm back today. I have kind of like a Christmas crafting haul for you guys. This is some stuff that I've picked up from Target, the $1, $2, $3 spot, and from Dollar Tree. Both stores have released some of their Christmas items, and I kind of went crazy. I've been going through some stressful times lately, and I tend to shop when I'm stressed out. So this is kind of a culmination of those things. So I just want to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to start with my Target haul, I believe. So let's go ahead and start with the stickers. I first picked up these 3D glitter stickers. These are just adorable little snowflakes. I just realized that this bag is kind of messed up. I don't know what happened, but I make cards and I'm planning on making Christmas cards, so I wanted some kind of crafting supplies for that. So I only picked up one of those. It was $1. And then today I went to a different Target and I found these, what are these called? Chipboard alphabet stickers. And I just thought those were really cute. Now that I'm looking at them, they're only one sheet, but I think that should be okay. I can always go back and get more if I need to, but I don't know if you can tell, but these are kind of heavy duty. These aren't like super flimsy stickers. And each one of these was $1 a piece. I picked up some of these pom-poms, and I don't really know if I'm going to use these or not, but I figured I might as well have them just in case I want to add some pizzazz to the cards. These were also $1 a piece. I picked up some stamps. I picked up this Made in Texas stamp. I thought this would be really cute even for any other type of card that I mail out, whether it's Christmas or not. This would just be cute to put in there, and I believe this was $1. Yeah, duh, $1 as well. And then this stamp, you can tell this one's kind of not as nice as this one, but I mean it was $1 as well. And just a cute little snowflake. It kind of matched my snowflake pattern over there. I also saw these today, these 6x6 paper pads, and if you saw my Michaels haul, I buy the large paper pads from Michaels. But these are already pretty cute. They're already smaller, so you could use them the way that they are. Cut them down a little bit further. Here, I got my scissors right here. Let me see if I can cut open this book. Oh, I don't want to mess it up. I should have done this before the video. I don't want to cut a piece of my papers. Come on. Yeah, those are a pain. There we go. Let me just peel it up. Whatever, I'm not going to fuss with that, guys. I should have already done that, I'm sorry. So this one's got some gold foiling, and it just had some really cute patterns. I would probably use these sheets as like backgrounds. That one's gorgeous. Trees, and just kind of repeats itself. But I just really love the size of them. I guess you can kind of see the patterns on the front, but it's always prettier to see them in person. These are glittery. Some of them, not all of them. This one's really great. And I think this one was probably my favorite. I really like this tree design here and the black snowflakes. That one's foiled. I believe these trees are foiled. Yeah. These were, it doesn't say, but these were $3 a piece, and these were the only 3 designs that I found. But those are really great if you make crafts or you want to make your own cards. So that was an awesome find. I may end up picking up some more for next year. I picked up these little jingle bells. I think they had a couple other colors, but I just picked up this one. And these were $1. I figured these would be cute. I could either make like a charm to hang off of a card or just kind of hot glue them anyway, and it would just add a little bit of jingle. I picked up just a small roll of this twine. I believe this was $1, but I don't know for sure. They had some awesome glitter there at the first Target I went to, and I was thinking about it. I was like, what am I going to use all this glitter for? So I didn't pick any up, and then today when I went to my second Target, I went with the idea of putting these in my Christmas cards, and so I was looking, and these were the only shaped glitters I could find for these little reindeers. They also have Christmas trees, snowflakes. They may even have more, but I know those two for sure. And they also have just like kind of like regular glitter. a bunch of different colors of that, and these were only $1 a piece. So I think I'm going to go back to my regular Target in a few days, or whenever they do a 50% cartwheel toy that I need to pick up for my daughter, and then I'll probably pick up 5 to 8 more of these different ones for my Christmas cards. I just thought that was really cute. It's always fun to add some pizzazz in there. It reminds me of my grandmother. She used to always have this really cool confetti that she would always put in any card she would send me, and I always wondered, where does she get these different designs from? But I mean, that was a long time ago, but anyway, it was just really special to me. So next, I picked up a bunch of clips, these wooden clips. These are the silver glitters. And then I also picked up the chalkboard. I don't plan on writing on this, but just for black, I can use them for different cards, different, you know, more than just Christmas. And then they had these little tiny glitter ones. These are red and green. Those were too cute. And then today I found these with the candy cane and then the Santa Claus. And I believe every one of these were $1. They have more varieties as well, but this is just the 2 that I picked up. I snagged some washi tape. They had a ton to choose from, but these were the only 2 that I got, and in retrospect, I'm like, man, I kind of wish I'd gotten more. So I do plan on getting more when I go back to pick up some glitter. These are like glittery Christmas trees. This is 2 yards, and then this is like a checkerboard or plaid pattern, and this is 5 yards, and both of these were $1? Yeah. So those are really cute. And I think, oh yeah, I also picked up this paper chain kit. It's got, this is just like the buffalo check. These are kind of glittery because of the trees, and then these are foiled. And I guess, you know, you're supposed to make them, oh, and then it comes with the wafer seals, 2 packs of, or 2 strips of those. So then you make your paper chain. I don't know if I'm going to actually do that, or if I'm going to use them kind of like washi tape or for designs for cards. I haven't decided yet, but it was only $1, so I just really liked the pattern and the colors. So I think that's what I picked up for crafting and card situations. I picked up, I'm sorry I keep saying a lot. I picked up these brush trees to go in my, it's not nativity, it's, I can't even think of what it's called. You know, when you have like the small houses in the snow and all of that. So I picked up these trees. I think I have some my mom gave me, but there's not that many of them. So I wanted to get some smaller ones, and these were $3, but I just thought that was a great buy, and this is something that I can reuse. Unlike, you know, when I make cards and send things out, I'm deplenishing, but these can be reused. I picked up this adorable dish towel and pot holder set. The pot holder is just green, and these lines, these are actually silicone lines, so it grips very well. And I just think that that design is really cute. It's really clean. This was $3. They had some other designs, but I really liked this color, and I loved the silicone. I don't think the other ones had this, or the ones that I saw didn't. With the Target that I went to today, they actually had somebody standing there stocking as I was searching. And so I realized that a lot of their stock wasn't out. So there were a couple of items I had seen in another video, decor items that I really wanted to pick up, and they don't have. So I might go back in a few days to that same Target that I went to today and see if maybe they have some more decor there. But for now, I just picked up that and then this piece of decor. Let me move my camera up so you can see. So this is just like a charger, a disc charger or whatever, and it feels like wood, and it has that, you know, obviously the wood or kind of oak look. And then this looks like it's embedded a little bit or kind of engraved, this little tree. So it's just a charger, you know, you just kind of set it on your table. I think I'm going to put this on my kitchen table when I change to my Christmas tablecloth. And maybe I'll do, oh God, I've seen so many ideas. You can use wine glasses to decorate with ornaments, or even making like little nativity scenes with the candles sitting on top of the bottom stems or whatever. I mean, I've seen so many ideas, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I just really liked the idea of bringing in some natural wood like this. And this plate was only $3, so I think that was a pretty great deal. I'll just pop it over there. And then the last thing that I have right now from Target was this Countdown to Christmas Advent Activities pad. And this was only $3. I could hardly believe it. As you can see, I mean, it's very large, and the sheets don't just pull out. They're bound kind of with this spiral thing. I don't know what that's called. So, and it feels like great quality. And so you can kind of get an idea of some of the activities that they have. And I like how this one says Christmas Eve. You know, so you start with the 24 days till Christmas, 23, and then it counts down. But, you know, my daughter's 5. She's going to turn 6 on Thursday, and she loves activities. You know, what kid doesn't? So I thought that this would be really fun. I can sit down with her. We can do it together. And it's just a really, really awesome idea. I don't know if they've had this before. Honestly, I have been a hater of Target my entire life, and I think it's because where I grew up, we didn't have a Target close by, and so I always went to Walmart. So when I got a little bit older, I would see like Target deals and stuff, and I would go, and it would always be out of stock. When I used to coupon, all their stuff that I was looking for was always out of stock. I felt like things were overpriced, and I just didn't understand why everybody loved Target so much. And I'm just recently coming to find that I like Target, but I like their dollar spot. I bought a few things for Halloween there, and that was kind of when I first started to get into it. But when I saw this Christmas stuff they put out, I was just extremely impressed with the quality and the prices. And so this, I don't know why I got into that whole spiel, but I just thought this was so cute. So if you have children, if you think, you know, or if you have a niece or nephew, grandchildren, whatever, pick this up. If you have a Target around you, this is amazing. It's great quality. You'll see when you hold it yourself. And for $3, the happiness that this will bring, you just really can't beat that price. So that is the Target portion of this. I'm just going to push it all up. I'll take care of that later. And I'm just going to pull over my Dollar Tree bag. I think I spent like about $24 at Dollar Tree. But one of the items I picked up was a toothbrush. I just needed an extra one because I got over being sick, and you really should change your toothbrush after you get sick. So that doesn't really count. But I have no real order. I'm just going to pull it out and show you what I have as I pull it. So these are some snowflake stickers. These are the silver. You can see where this tackiness is, but they're just pretty much shiny silver snowflakes. And of course, I got that to go with my snowflake theme. I also picked those up with this silver and blue color because I'm not sure what colors I'll do, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to have both. And these were the only 2 colors of those that I saw, but very, very cute. I picked up these birthday stickers. I'm going to make my daughter her own birthday card. I don't know why I just stuttered. I'm going to make my daughter her own birthday card because when I started making cards, she thought that they were so pretty, and she said, "Are you going to make me a birthday card, Mommy?" And I said, "Of course." So this just happened to be luck that I found these. I noticed that Michael's sells this brand of stickers, and these go for about $4 or so at Michael's, and they're $1 at the Dollar Tree. So if you happen to find these, I mean, they have all different varieties. For $1, you just can't beat that price. So I don't know what paper I'm going to use for hers. I'll have to dig through and figure it out. I only have a few days, but she's going to love these little birthday stickers. Next, I found these. These are called ornaments. Well, obviously you can read, but they're not, I mean, it doesn't really show you how small they are, but you can see they're not very big. They're kind of thin, and these are just kind of what's holding them together, like the stretchy stuff. So they just kind of stay by themselves, but I thought these would be really cute to attach to the front of some cards that I make, because I think this year for the cards, I'm not going to make cards that open up. They're just going to be kind of just, you know, you just look at it. You know what I mean? Just no flaps or anything. So I thought that some of these would be cute to decorate. I could even take some really cute string and tie it through there, and maybe hang it off the side or something. Maybe punch a hole in it and hang it so it kind of dangles. So I'm not really sure, but they're $1 a piece. If anything, I could always attach them to some presents. Just thought that they were really beautiful. Oh man, I picked up a couple packs of these bells. I also had the ones from Target, so I don't know. I saw these and I just couldn't not pick them up. I couldn't remember what color I had purchased from Target, so I bought the red and the gold, and then I think the green are a little bit smaller because these are 32 packs and this is a 50 pack. But I think they're just smaller by a little bit, not much. That is a lot of Jingle Bells. I might be able to use some for different crafts or things my daughter may want to do, but I bought them with the intent of using them for cards. I also picked up some stickers. These are their glitter stickers. Very cute. And I think I have two more packs of these. They're all a little bit different. This pack has reindeers as well instead of the bows. And then this one has kind of all of them, but it also has these blue snowmen. Now, nothing I really have is going to go with blue snowmen, but I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do with that. So those are really, really cute. I picked up this tree topper. I mean, for $1. I think this year, we usually do a fake tree, and I think I'm gonna have my husband pull it out sometime this week, and I'm going to decorate it. And I think we're gonna keep that up upstairs in our loft until about December. And then I think this year we're gonna go out and buy a real tree. My husband really wants the fragrance of one, and we've never actually had one. We've been married for almost 7 years now, and we've never had a real Christmas tree. So I think that's what we're gonna do, but either way, I don't have a Christmas star topper. I have like an angel, and I don't know, I just feel like it's tacky. It's something my mom gave me, and I don't know. So for $1, I just snagged this one up, and I thought it was pretty cute, and we'll try that. I think my ornaments are gold, a little bit of silver, and like a burgundy color, kind of like this color here. So I think that'll match perfectly with my decor. I also picked up these stickers. These are felt stickers, but they're also glittery. It says Hope, Joy, Holiday Cheer. And for some of the cards, I thought this would be great to put as like either at the very top or at the very bottom of the card, and then kind of decorate around it, like with that being the main focus of the card. I picked up, I just picked up these candles for my daughter's birthday cake. I got some colored twine, and this is thinner twine than that Target, the brown Target twine. So I picked up this color. I'm digging in. I could have sworn I picked up the red twine too. Maybe you know what? I didn't. The red twine looked like it was a faded color. I didn't like the color that it was, so I just picked up the green twine. And like I said, this is something that I might be able to pull through, the tops of these little ornaments and tie it that way. So that would be really cute. I picked up a couple rolls of these ribbons, and I could use this like washi tape or to actually make bows and attach it to the front of the card. So I got I'm sure you can see the colors, red, green, gold, and I don't know if this is clear or just white with glitter, but it was kind of a breath of fresh air. And I think one of the cards I make is going to be kind of like freshly fallen snow, like a light blue and white type of card. So this color is going to go really nicely with that card that I make. So it's my ribbon. And then we're getting down to the last 2 items. And those are some doorknob hangers. They had some really cute designs, but these are the 2 I picked up. This is the red one. God, I just love that sound, guys. And then I picked up a green one. I got one for my front door and one for my back door. Super, super cute. So, I think that is it. I don't think I have any more bags anywhere else. I spent, oh man, probably about $100. Maybe a little bit less. I think I spent about $70 or $80 on everything you see in front of you, which is pretty good. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to do Christmas cards. If you do cards, you already know. If you go to Michael's, even if you shop the deals, it costs a lot of money to buy stickers, to buy ribbon, to buy washi, to buy cardstock. All of those things, they add up very quickly, even if it doesn't seem like much at once. So for what I got, I think I scored pretty good. I am going to be keeping my eye out. I'm going to be shopping some more. I don't know if Target's going to switch out their items and bring in some new Christmas type of items in the dollar spot maybe next month. But I will be keeping an eye out. I will be going back looking for some wall decor. There were some really cute pieces that I saw on, I think it was Design on a Dime's video that I really need to pick up and put in my kitchen. So I will be keeping an eye out. Anywho, that is my collective Christmas craft and kind of decor haul. I have a Super Tarts order. I haven't even opened my box yet, but I'm about to put this back away in the box. I'm going to open that box up. I'm going to film that video for you guys, and both of these will be up today. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope it gave you some Christmas inspiration, or maybe the inspiration to get up and go to Target and check stuff out. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.